Hi everybody, this is BookLooms from Instagram, and today I'm going to show you how to make this Rainbow Loom Cruella De Vil doll from the movie 101 Dalmatians. So today the supplies you will need are black bands, white bands, and skin color bands. Also, you will need 14 pony beads to represent Cruella's spots and for her eyes. But if you do not have pony beads, it's okay. I will show you an alternative by using your bands. Cruella can be great on her own, or you can add an adorable little Dalmatian to go with her. And my friend Lovely Lubber Designs, I'm going to add her link in the description. She has a great tutorial on how to make this adorable Dalmatian, and she also has awesome tutorials on how to make other dogs as well. So I will link you there, and then you can make so many dogs because she is so talented. So we are going to start out by making Cruella's hair. One of my favorite parts about this design is that it doesn't use a lot of bands for the hair. So we are going to take our hook, or Rainbow Loom hook. We're going to take one band, twist it around 3 times. Now we're going to take another white band, pull it over like this, and now we're going to take this band and we're going to pull this down so we have one piece of her hair. So now we're going to repeat 1, 2, 3, take another band, and now take this side and pull these 3 down. And we're going to do this one more time. So 1, 2, 3. Take another band, pull the 3 over, and now take this side and pull this part down. So now we have 3 of our white strands of hair. So now please pause the video and make 3 more strands in black. And I will see you when you get back. Okay everybody, so I am back and I have 6 strands of hair, 3 black and 3 white. And if you thought I was going too fast, you can always rewind the video and just do the same thing but with black bands instead of white bands. So the next thing we are going to do is we are going to make Cruella's arms. So you can just put the hair to the side. And the first thing we are going to do is take 2 white bands from here to here. Then we are going to take our dental floss, and I am going to be using beads today, but if you don't have beads, I will show you how to do it with bands in 1 second. So you're going to take 1 black pony bead, and you are going to take 2 more white bands, 2 more white bands, and you are going to string the pony bead, string the floss through the pony bead, and slide the pony bead on. And then you're going to put it on your loom. And if you do not have bands, if you do not have beads, I'm sorry, you can use bands. So you would just take 1 black band, twist it around 4 times, and then pull it onto 2 white bands, and you would do the same thing and put it here. So I am going to now take 2 more white bands, place it here, And then Cruella actually has red gloves, so I'm going to take 2 red bands and put them there. And then I'm going to take a single red band and twist it around 4 times. And that is one arm. So now let's make the other one. So once again, I'm going to take 2 white bands. I am going to be using a pony bead. So I will show you how to thread it again if you missed it the first time. So we are going to take our pony bead, place it through, take 2 more white bands, and string it through. And now we are going to take 2 more white bands. And now we can take red bands. And if you don't have red bands, you can use skin color bands. I'm just using red bands because I know Cruella had red gloves. So now we are going to loop. So I'm going to reach in with my hook underneath my cap band, pull these 2 forwards, and loop up. And now I'm going to do the same on the other side. I'm going to reach in underneath the cap band and loop forward. Take my arms off of the loom, give them a little stretch, and then I am going to place them on a spare hook. Okay, so there is one more thing that we have to do before we start making Cruella's body, and that is to make the spots on her dress. And I am going to show you how to do 1, and then you're going to have to pause and make 9 more. So this is the same exact thing that we did for the arm. So I'm going to be using pony beads. So I'm going to take 1 bead, string it through my floss, take it, and pull it through. And if you don't have pony beads, once again, you can take a single black band, wrap it around your hook 4 times, and you can pull it over 2 white bands, and then you can just put these to the side. So now please pause the video and make 9 more spots for her dress, and then I will see you when we are back. Okay, so now we are going to start making Cruella's body. So we're going to start with our 2 skin tone bands, and we're going to place them from here to here. And then we're going to take 2 more skin tone bands and place them from here to here. 2 more skin tone from here to here. And now we're going to start using black bands. So what we are going to do is we're going to take 2 black bands, and we are always using double bands for her body. 2 here. I'm going to use 2 more skin tone bands right here. And now I'm going to use 2 black bands here. So now we can take one of either your pony bead on 2 white bands or your black band on 2 white bands, and we can place one here and one here. And now we can put 2 black bands here, and then we can keep going down with our white bands on either side of a black band, of 2 black bands, I'm sorry. So now we're going to go down again. Two black bands here. Two black bands here. And finally, 2 black bands here. Okay, so now we can put the arms on. So I have my 2 sets of arms. So we are going to put our arm with the spot down. So just take them off and make sure that all 4 loops are going over. And now we're going to do the same to the other one. And we can push these down. And now we're going to lay our capping bands. So we're going to take 1 black band, double it. You know what? I'm going to do this on my hook. We're going to take 1 black band, place it around our hook once, and now we are going to stretch it from here to here. And now we're going to do the same thing one more time. 1 black band, wrapped around once. And now we're going to take 2 black bands, place them here, 2 more black bands, place them here, and then we're going to take 1 black band and wrap it around 3 times. And just one more thing is we are going to add Cruella's legs. So I'm going to take my silicone band and go down on the loom 3 times. So go 1, 2, 3. And now on the other side, we'll do the same exact thing. One, 2, 3. And now we're going to take single skin tone band, wrap it around 4 times. And now we can start to loop. Okay, so let's start to loop. So I'm going to reach in through this cap band, grab the top 2 bands, reach in through the cap band, grab the top 2 bands, and now we're just going to loop these forwards. So now we're going to reach in through this little cap band here, take these 2 bands, we're going to reach in through this cap band, and we are going to take these 2 bands and pull them this way. And now take these 2 bands and pull them this way. And now we're going to reach in through the bottom of the dress and loop forwards. So now what we can do is loop forward on either side. So we're going to take our top 2 white bands. We are going to take our top 2 white bands. And now we're going to go in the center. Okay, so now what we can do is we can loop these forwards. And we're going to pull back this capping band. Take these 2 bands and pull forwards. I'm just trying to, and then take this band. And now we can take these 2 bands here. So now what we can do is reach in through all these. Pull them into the center. And now we're going to take our 2 neck bands. Okay. So now we can slowly pull Cruella's body off of the loom. So we can just kind of straighten it out a little bit. Squeeze, pull the arms out. And now we can put her body to the side because we are going to start laying the bands for her face. So I'm going to take my loom, put it in the offset position. We are going to take our hair strands here. We are going to place our hair strands on our hook. And we are going to take 2 black bands. And we are going to string our hair strands onto the hook like so. And now we can put this on our loom like so. And then we're going to do the same for the white. So we're going to put our 3 white hair strands on our hook. And we are going to place it like this. Okay. So, then we are going to take more white bands and more black bands. So we're going to take 2, place them here, 2, place them here. And now we're going to switch back to our skin color. So I'm going to place 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and now here, here, and here. So now I'm going to take 2 more black pony beads, and the pony beads that I'm using for the eyes are a little bit smaller, but really any size bead would work for the spots or the eye. And if you do not have pony beads, you can use bands. And if you would like to know how to do that, you can check out Loom's creations, because she has some awesome tutorials. So now we're going to put the 2 eyes here, spread them apart, and now we are going to take Cruella's body, place it back on the loom, and I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm pulling these bands back, and I'm basically just taking the first 2 bands and if you think I'm going too fast, you can always rewind. So now we're going to pull these bands like this to the center, and these bands like this to the center. And I am going to be taking a white band. I'm going to be lifting up my loom like this, taking a white band and pulling that white band through all of these. And then I'm going to pull this through and make a slip knot. So now we can take Cruella off of our rainbow loom. And then we can kind of just pull out her hair. So it looks like this. And then we can go in the back and hide this band. So you can kind of just play with the hair to get it to lay how you want. And you can pop the eyes through. So here is Cruella. So I hope you enjoyed making her with me today. And don't forget to check out Lovely Lovebird Designs so you can make a matching Dalmatian to go with Cruella. And thank you guys for watching. And please show me your Cruellas on Instagram. And please subscribe. Thank you, and I will see you next time.